Good morning, friends. Today is 25th June, and 24th June is being celebrated as World Vitiligo Day. Now, what is vitiligo? This I will deal, and what are the causes, what are the treatments, and what should be done to cure this disease. But before going into the detail, it will be more important that a short history of this disease and its day celebration history that can be seen, so it can give you an insight about how peoples in the whole world started celebrating and spreading awareness about this disease. Now, the World Vitiligo Day is conceptualized by one Steve Harragodon, which along with one of the vitiligo patient of Nigeria, that is, and her name was Madu Ivesi, and she was from Nigeria, and she has itself suffering from vitiligo. So these two persons, Harragodon and Madu Ivesi, these two peoples are responsible for starting and organizing vitiligo network started, and they have started celebrating it, and it is being started from 2011, so it is not much old. It has been started from 2011, and the process of starting World Vitiligo Day on celebrating World Vitiligo Day on 25th of June has been started from 2011 by the lever of this Madu Ivesi, one of the vitiligo ladies patient of vitiligo from Nigeria. Now she started it celebrating, and she collaborated with many artists, scientists, doctors, and they put together in a single stage, and they have discussed the agony and whether with different causes, the social factor, the other factor, various factors related with this disease, just to give awareness and just to de-stigmatize this disease, because it is one of the important social stigma. Even in this modern era, still it is a social stigma. So for that they have started. And why they have chosen the day 25th June? It is because 25th June 2009 is the day on which one of the famous singer Michael Jackson died on this date, and to honor him, because he was suffering from vitiligo almost since 1980, and up till that he has suffered it, and he has suffered so much so that he developed the whole body to get depigmented, the reverse treatment of vitiligo, in which the remaining normal patches of skin, the remaining pigmented patches of skin made depigmented, so that there is no any color difference that can be obvious from outside. So in the honor of one of the famous musician of the era, Michael Jackson, this date is being chosen. So now 25th June is a well accepted, and in 2012 they have also tried to make this day also notified by United Nations, but unfortunately even up till now they have not succeeded in this. So it is basically a joint event organized by some dermatologists and vitiligo patient and vitiligo patient researchers basically. So this is for giving awareness, although it is not a official agenda of this United Nations. So this is in the background. Now what is vitiligo? Vitiligo is an autoimmune disorder in which there is a loss of, there is a death of, there is a apoptosis of any self-programmed death of this melanocytes, that is the cell that is responsible for the melanin synthesis. So it causes autoimmune damage of the melanocyte, leading to the melanocyte started not making pigments and leading to the white skin obvious from outside. So another disease that is known as albinism is quite similar in appearance, but albinism has a different mechanism and vitiligo has got a different mechanism. In albuminism there is a congenital enzyme deficiency, tyrosinase enzyme deficiency. This tyrosinase enzyme is very crucial for the melanin synthesis from the tyrosine amino acid. There is a melanin synthesis occurs from tyrosine amino acid, and in this process, in this chain reaction, there is a role of one of the important enzyme, tyrosinase, and if this enzyme is congenitally deficient, then there is a albinism, and it is from by birth, and the whole body is affected. Sometimes oculocutaneous albinism occurs, in which there is also retinal pigmented epithelium that occurs in the retina, which is responsible for the vision. That also got affected, leading to the decreased photo visibility of the patient, and patient generally avoid light. The person who has got oculocutaneous albinism generally avoid light because they don't have retinal pigment epithelium. So vitiligo is basically acquired and albinism is from congenital. It is from by birth. And vitiligo is due to basically autoantibody formation against this melanocytes. But this is the prevalent. But in my experience, what I have seen, I am Dr. Kranti Chandan Jaikar. I am ex-HOD and Associate Professor, Skin and BD, Indira Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, Shekhpura, Patna 14, Bihar, India. So basically, I have seen up till now not less than 1 lakh of cases of dermatology cases only in this institute. From the year which I have joined this institute in 2013, since then around 90,000 patients I have seen, and in this 90,000 around 5 to 10,000 patient will be 5,000 patient will be was of generally vitiligo. So in my experience, what I have learned, I have known that basically vitiligo is due to insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone which metabolizes glucose, and it decreases the blood glucose level because it causes glucose to enter into the cell. It causes glucose to get stored, either dissipated in the cell, or if it doesn't get dissipated, then it is being stored in the form of fat. So basically it produces fat from carbohydrate, and the purpose of carbohydrate is activity. And because mankind nowadays subletted his or her activity to the different machines, so the individual's calorie don't get burnt, leading to this increased work for the insulin. Because if you are taking sugar and you are not doing job, not doing activity, so what will happen? You are storing petrol and diesel in your vehicle and you are not letting your vehicle move, then what will happen? This excess petrol can cause burn. So the same thing happens inside the body. Our body is made from our food. So every disease that has occurred, could be the reason? It could be the wrong food that we have eaten, the wrong activity that we have done. Because God has created this body, this nice body, for some purpose. You have to move, you have to do some exercise daily, you have to do some activity daily. But if you are not doing activity, then you should curtail your carbohydrate content, because carbohydrate is basically for activity. But in our modern food, what has happened? We are doing sedentary lifestyle, we are acquiring sedentary lifestyle in which we are doing less physical labor, and at the same time we are taking more carbohydrate rich food. So this is causing increase in the insulin level, and insulin is a growth factor, insulin like growth factor, it will cause hyperinsulinemia. It will cause hyperinsulinemia, will cause increase in the allergy, all types of allergy markers like C-reactive protein, like carcinoembryonic antigen, like different types of autoantibody formation. This will get increased, and this increased inflammatory markers causes destruction of this melanocyte. Not only destruction of the melanocyte, but there are many autoimmune diseases that can get started in the case of vitiligo. And excess sugar is not only converted to this inflammatory cytokines through the insulin, but also excess carbohydrate gets converted into fat, and fat gets deposited in each and every organs. If fat get deposited, if we are consuming 4000 calorie daily and we are dissipating only 2000 calorie, then this excess 2000 calorie per day in a single person, and in this 2000 calorie around 70-80% is carbohydrate. So this excess carbohydrate will get deposited inside our body by the insulin, either in the form of fat. If it get deposited at this place, it will cause thyroid disorder. If this excess fat is gets deposited in the trachea, then it will cause sleep apnea syndrome and snoring. And if it get deposited inside brain, it will cause all type of psychiatric disorder. It will get deposited around the blood vessels, it will cause migraine. Inside the blood vessels of the brain, if this fat is get deposited because we have taken excess calorie, then it will, and we have not done exercise, then it will get deposited inside the brain's blood vessels, then it will cause a stroke. If it is excess fat get deposited in the liver, it will cause fatty liver. There are also people who is not obese. There are many persons who is although not obese, but still he's got fatty liver. This is known as non-obese fatty liver. So excess carbohydrate that gets converted into the fat in a sedentary lifestyle patient who is taking much more calorie than his total expenditure, then it will get deposited. If it gets deposited in the liver, it will cause fatty liver, constipation, gastritis, and pancreatitis, and stone formation, biliary stone formation, gallstone formation. And also if it gets deposited in the pancreas around the beta cell, then it will cause diabetes formation. If it gets deposited around the ovaries in a female, then it will cause PCOD, polycystic ovarian syndrome. If the excess fat gets deposited inside around a nerve, then it will compress the nerve, leading to all types of neuropathies. All types of neuropathy like Bernhardt syndrome and meralgia prostatica. If it gets deposited in the kidney, it will cause kidney problem. Because God has given every organs in ample extra amount. So immediately we could not find symptom occurring due to that occlusion. 70% kidney is extra, 60% liver is extra, 50% heart is extra, and 40% brain is extra. So if we take excess carbohydrate and dissipate it less, then what will happen? The excess carbohydrate will get converted into fat by the insulin, and this excess fat deposition everywhere will cause obstruction in the process of different organs, leading to this disturbance. If it get deposited in the blood vessels, this atherosclerosis in the form of atherosclerosis plaque, then it will cause blood pressure disease. If it get deposited in the heart blood vessels, then it will coronary arteries, then it will cause heart attack, like that. So it will cause difficulty in efficiency of the every organs due to the deposition of excess fat. Now the excess carbohydrate not only get converted into fat, but also get converted into some forms of cytokines, and these cytokines also causes damage in a different way. Like, if this excess cytokine and inflammatory marker gets deposited in the trachea, then it will cause tracheitis, this asthma, this bronchitis like thing, pneumonia. If it's excess, this inflammatory marker get deposited in the skin, then it will cause either all forms of dermatitis like eczema, psoriasis, vitiligo, any forms of acne, hyperpigmentation like that. This will cause. And if it gets this excess inflammatory marker get deposited in the in joint, it will cause arthritis. Did get deposited inside brain, it will cause all forms of epilepsy and different mental disorders like that. And if it gets deposited in the bone marrow, it will cause aplastic anemia. If it gets deposited in the at a particular place, then it will cause carcinoma formation, cancer. So excess calorie that we have taken, excess particularly carbohydrate that we have taken, it gets deposited inside our body as a fat, leading to different diseases like blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, this diabetes, this thyroid, hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism problems like that. And fatty liver and this PCOD in female, this and prostate disorder. This is due to the excess fat deposition and excess inflammatory marker, and causes all types of autoimmune disorder due to the excess carbohydrate. So vitiligo is also, and some forms of excess carbohydrate also gets dissipated as such everywhere, like in your sweats, in your this oral mucus secretions, in your urine secretion, in your vaginal secretion, in your genital secretions. This also gets dissipated. Then it will attract infections, because it is the same thing. Infection and carbohydrate, it is the same coin, two faces. It is the two faces of the same coin. Infection, every world says infection, but I says it excess carbohydrate. Everybody says that it is infection, but I say that it is excess carbohydrate. It is the same thing, other way round. It is the same coin, two sides. One side, if you will see infection. Another side you will see, it is the excess carbohydrate. In Hindi, it is called चीनी गिराइएगा तो चीटी लगेगा. If you drop some sugar, it will attract ants. This is colloquial language in Hindi. चीनी गिराइएगा तो चीटी लगेगा. If you drop sugar, then it will attract ants. What is the meaning of this? The meaning is that if you eat excess carbohydrate than your regular expenditure, then what will happen? It either gets deposited in the fat, all forms of obstructive disorder. It either gets deposited inside in the form of some inflammatory marker and autoantibodies, leading to all autoimmune disorder, or it gets deposited as such as a glucose molecule, leading attracting different types of infections. So the basic cause of vitiligo is your faulty diet. And if you can correct your diet, then mind this not only this vitiligo, every disease can be cured. And another thing that you should know that diseases are many, but health is one. Diseases are many, but health is single. If somebody asks to tell you that I am suffering from some disease, then immediately you ask him or her that what is the entity that you are suffering from? But suppose somebody tells you that I am healthy, could you ask him what types of healthy you are? No, you will not ask, definitely. If you ask, then everybody will laugh on you. You are asking what type of health you have. Health is a single, but diseases are many. So if I can show you the central health point, the light of a central health point, and by seeing this, you can calculate that how many distance that you have covered going outside from this health, so you can come again back to the health. In this whole world, anybody has any disease, what is the purpose of that fellow? The only purpose of that fellow is to again gaining the original position, that is the health, the central position. So the way by which you have diverted from health to disease, if you just do opposite path, follow the opposite path, then you will again come to the health. So the meaning by is that you have taken excess carbohydrate has done less labor. Now you do different thing. You stop taking diet which contain more than 70% carbohydrate, and you take those diet which have got less than 50% carbohydrate and more protein, and do 2-hour regular walk or cycling. Then you will develop, you will know that something astonishing thing has happened to me, something magical has happened to me, and your vitiligo has gone. Not only vitiligo, but along with vitiligo there are many metabolic syndrome that you might have also developed, but if you have not done investigation, then you might have not known to it. But if you do investigation, if a physician do the all investigation in a vitiligo patient, then 3, 4, 5, 6 abnormality that can be seen most probably in case of vitiligo, like SGPT will be increased, like C-reactive protein will be increased. You will find increase in the uric acid level. You can find increase in the this neutrophil count, increase in the total leukocyte count. You can find anemia, less hemoglobin, less than 10 gram percentage. You can find increase in the ESR level. You can find increase in the IgE level. You can find ANA positivity. You can find this anti-dsDNA positivity, like n number of things that you can find. Because vitiligo is a disease, not only disease, but you can say it is a syndrome. Basically it is a metabolic syndrome, one of the part of the metabolic syndrome. So if you really want to get rid of vitiligo, then you should have get rid of your faulty diet and faulty this habit. So you make sure that at least 2-hour walk or 2-hour cycling is a must if you really want to this do, and you should take those diet which has having more protein and fat in comparison to carbohydrate. So you should not take those diet which is having more carbohydrate, like rice, like potato, like red meat, like milk, like fruits. This you should avoid. Like pizza, like burgers, this you should avoid, because this will contain around 80% carbohydrate. So what the food that you will eat? You should eat, the main major bulk of your food should be from pulses. You should take proper amount of pulses. Dal, that is in Indian language it is called dal. You take this full bowl of dal, this liquid pulses, made pulses, boiled pulses, full of boil, one boil morning, evening, in the breakfast, in the dinner, in the lunch, in the dinner. This 3 full boil of this pulses. And if your stomach get filled only with this dal and pulses, then you don't take this soup of the dal. Then you don't take this chapati, roti, and bread. And if you are still having some this appetite, then you can add 1 or 2 this bread, chapati, that you can add. You can take ample amount of green vegetables. You should avoid every this sweet things. And you can take tea, 1 cup of morning, evening, just without adding sugar, or without adding any jaggery, without adding any this honey, without jaggery, without honey, without sugar. You should don't use that. And only 2 cups of tea. And other than 2 cups of tea with milk, you should not take any type of other than that milk, Horlicks, Complan. You should not avoid. But you should take curd. Curd, one cup of curd without adding sugar, jaggery, honey or this salt. And you should have 2 hour walk, and you should take at least 2 egg daily. But if you don't take non-vegetarian diet, then you, in place of egg, you should have to take this either a sprout, full bowl of sprout daily, or you can take this soybean bari, and that can be 15 to 40, 15-20 pieces daily. You mix this in the green vegetables that you have made. So if you can change your diet, then definitely not only your vitiligo but your every disease can be cured. This is my experience of seeing not less than 90,000 patients in Indira Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, and I found my privilege to show you that this is my favorite disease. In the background that you can see, this is a lupus disease, lupus, and this you can see that this is my favorite disease, and lupus can be cured completely if you can take proper diet and exercise. If you can follow, then definitely I have succeeded in many patients, and this is the favorite disease. This is my favorite disease, this lupus. I love to treat it. So not only lupus, all types of autoimmune disorders I love to treat, because I can only succeed in treating all these ailments only if patient cooperates with me, and if patient tells that, yes doctor, I will leave all this high carbs diet out from my life, and I will acquire this full boil of this dal pulses in the form of soup. I will take 70% of my calorie from pulses, and I will take this 2 egg daily, and I will do either cycling or walking or yoga 2 hour daily. Then definitely everybody is welcome. Everybody can get cured. Mind it, vitiligo is not a disease of this skin. Vitiligo is a disease of mind, because this is your mind which allow you to take more and dissipate less. It is your mind, which is your philosophy of sedentary life, that you want to love, that you want to acquire, that you take more calorie and dissipate less. In Indian culture, it is called tamsi vritti. It is called tamsi vritti, in which you take lot and dissipate less. In Indian culture, it has been said that mehnat ka phal meetha hota. What does it mean? It means if you take carbohydrate without doing labor, it is definitely going to curse you. It definitely going to make you ill. So you should avoid carbohydrate in nowadays, because your activity, your daily activities has been ceased drastically. I am using word drastically because if you compare with your grandparents, then you can compare that your grandparents used to dissipate not less than 4-5 times calorie than you are dissipating today. So it is not late yet. You can arise and awaken even today, then you can cure your all types of ailments. So this is my message. So every vitiligo patient can be cured. The only condition is that you should take 70% of your diet from pulses, and 70% of calories from fat and this protein, and only mind it, only 30% of your calories should be from carbohydrate, and at least 2 hour walk. This will make your insulin drastically lower, and this will cause not only vitiligo cure but every disease can be cured. If this type of knowledge has happened, this knowledge could have been given to this Michael Jackson, then definitely Michael Jackson could have been cured. But Michael Jackson used to take lots of sugar. Nobody at that time was there to advise him like that. So he was not get cured during his whole lifetime. And what are the treatment we offer? We'll give all types of this immunosuppressive like cyclosporin, azathioprine, mycophenolate mofetil, and steroid, of course, in the treatment of this condition. And one of the treatment, that is a photochemotherapy, in which we used to give sorolin derivatives like one of the extract of the army majors plant that is historically being used in the treatment of this. And this sorolin group of drug gets absorbed and gets come out of in the skin, and by giving the light on this, it will gets excited, leading to the decrease in the lymphocyte count of your skin. So this is the main funda we used to give treatment. But those who are seeing this video, mind it, I only treat those vitiligo patients. Suppose a vitiligo patient has got diabetes also, blood pressure also, hyperthyroidism also, and this arthritis also, and this asthma also. And if that patient will tell that, Dr. Saab, I will consult this rheumatologist for my arthritis, I will consult with this pulmonologist for my asthma and pneumonia and bronchitis, and I will consult endocrinologist for my this diabetes and hyperthyroidism and this blood pressure, then in that case I avoid that type of patients. Why? Because if I could not be able to treat blood pressure, could not be able to treat this arthritis, this asthma, this heart attack, then definitely I will be not able to treating this vitiligo. So only those patients are welcome to me who want to get cured from all types of ailments, the whole metabolic syndrome. If you want to destroy all these ailments from your life, then only are welcome to us. Otherwise, you consult different doctors, and we don't welcome that types of persons. But those fellow who have got enough confidence in me that he consider that I can cure diabetes, I can cure blood pressure, I can cure hypothyroidism, I can cure hyperthyroidism, I can cure goiter, I can cure fatty liver, I can cure this PCOD in female, I can cure infertility in female, then only that fellow can come to me for vitiligo. Because vitiligo is the same thing, it is occurring through the same process as these diseases are occurring. The same funda is that excess carbohydrate, low carbohydrate, less exercise, and less photo exposure to the skin, so that less vitamin D is formed, and also taking less night nap, less than 5-6 hours. So these are the main funda of vitiligo. So this was my message on World Vitiligo Day. If you have vitiligo, you should have proper investigation done. Proper investigation, CBC count, liver function test, kidney function test, C-reactive protein, ASO titer, ANA titer, this anti-dsDNA, this IgE level, this insulin level, this blood sugar level, HbA1c, this carcinoembryonic antigen, alpha-fetoprotein, vitamin D level, vitamin B12 level. Every investigation should be done. And mind you, that if you do this all types of investigation, then in a single vitiligo patient, at least 6 to 7 disturbances that you can this easily appreciate in the investigation. So in that case, it will be proved that vitiligo is not a single entity. Vitiligo doesn't come alone. The abnormality that you have produced inside your body is one of the form of is a vitiligo. But there are many things that are buried inside which you are not recognizing, because you are not getting symptom out of that disturbances inside your body. So this is the main thing that I wanted to convey you, that if you have got any number of condition with vitiligo, you are most welcome, and you are most welcome only in that case in in that case, when you are thinking that my all these conditions will be treated by this only doctor only, and if you want that your heart attack will be dealt by cardiologist and this blood sugar and thyroid will be dealt by endocrinologist, then you should avoid me, you should not come to me, because I will be not helpful to you in that case. But if you are interested in whole holistic approach treatment, everything treated by this dermatologist is the best physician. Why? Because there is skin is the mirror of the body. Skin is the mirror of the body. Why skin is the mirror of the body? Every abnormality of the body, gets reflected in the form of different types of skin symptom. There is no such skin diseases in this world that has got not any connection systematically. Every disease of a skin has got external internal connection. So without doing correction of the internal abnormality, it is very difficult to treat only the external symptom. Basically, a skin disease is the tip of the iceberg phenomena. A tip of the iceberg meaning by that, if a huge iceberg gets floated in the sea, what will happen? Only a small portion is outside the water. Majority of the portion is inside of the water. So the vitiligo which is shown outside is only one portion. In the majority of the disease is inside. That can be shown by only investigation. So proper investigation is a must. And what are the myth? You should avoid this sour thing, khatta nahi khana. Sour avoid karna. This is wrong. The only thing that can be avoided, that is carbohydrate. This is the dictum. So this is my funda and my philosophy, which I have got by seeing different types of patients, particularly SLE. I will thanks systemic lupus erythematosus, all patients that I have seen. I will thank dermatomyositis patient that I have seen. I will thanks my systemic sclerosis patient. I will thanks my Sjogren syndrome patient. I will thanks my mixed connective tissue disorder patient. I will thanks my all patients which have got interstitial pulmonary fibrosis patient. I will thanks all my multiple sclerosis patient that I have treated. I will thanks all my epilepsy patient that I have treated by diet change and exercise change, who have given me insight about all types of autoimmunity the world has got seen. So this is my message. I have made it in English because there are many my viewer has complained that you should also talk in English because English has got wild viewership. So this is my message. Anybody can mail me. My mail address is krantijacker@gmail.com. krantijacker@gmail.com. This is my email address. You can phone me, and my phone number will be in this YouTube video, and this I will give you in this YouTube video address. My phone number is also written. Anything you can call me for all types of autoimmune disorder. Any system, whether it is autoimmune disorder of the liver, kidney, any organs of the body, you are most welcome to me. But before coming to me, you should get prepared to change your diet and get prepared to change your exercise habit. Otherwise, please refrain from me. Because without changing your diet, without changing your activity, not a single disease can be cured. Can only be just balanced and just get stopped, not being finished. So get maintained, not get cured. So this was my message. You can call me for all types of autoimmune disorders. Not only for autoimmune, for all types of metabolic syndrome like BP, this diabetes, everything can be cured just by changing your diet and exercise. This is the basic thing, and this is the first thing, and this is the last thing that I can convey to you. So I will keep coming to you in the form of these videos. So keep attached to me. If you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe me, and if you find something unique in this, just spread it so that it will give benefits to the mankind. Why I have started making videos? The only reason is that in my OPDs, how many patients does I can treat? Very less, maximum 50, 60. But if you can, my video can reach many patients, many people, which might doesn't come to me in their lifetime. But by hearing this thought, if that can change his life, anybody can change his life, then definitely he will got benefit. And this is the purpose of knowledge. Knowledge is only important. Knowledge is only worth if you dissipate it without any motive, without any intention. The only motive is I get pleasure in spreading it, just because I am seeing, I am hearing your inner this beat, because you have listened me through this 40 minutes time. This is 41-minute video up till now, and you have heard me. So I must thank your soul which is hearing so patiently to me. In spite of I have got very weak English. English is not my mother tongue. I am from India and also from Bihar. So a Bihari has got very less fluent English. But in spite of that, I have tried my best. Definitely you have got some difficulty in your listening. So for letting me allow to get you to talk like this, this I must thank you. Keep healthy, keep happy. This is my message to you. Thank you.